Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm BSJ, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to take you through some of the courses that I've taken over the years for music business. I'm going to go through each one, tell you what I thought was interesting or useful, and then we'll have some insights about each one as we go along here. So if you haven't already, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and make sure you leave your comments below. Alright, so if you haven't already, this is my channel. You can follow me at BSJ Music Pro. I have the channel The Mimesis Lens, where we go over entertainment, pop culture, break down music business, all sorts of stuff on here related to the entertainment industry. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to that, and now let's get on to the online courses here. Alright, so the first one we have is Fabiana. I found her through an online Facebook group that was for music business musicians, and we ended up connecting on there. I ended up connecting with her team. We scheduled a one-on-one where they asked some general questions about my career goals, what I've been doing, where I want to be, and then from there we did a follow-up one-on-one where I actually met Fabiana, and we went through music business questions like how to develop and build online courses, how to come up with articles, information to constantly send out to your community, and she ended up giving me access to her online courses here. So let's go ahead and break that down. So it looks like her music course here is Musicians Creating Prosperity, free music business course. Here we'll go ahead and access now. As you can see, she welcomes to the Musicians Creating Prosperity online course. We have a welcome video, we have some modules, and then it looks like there's some additional resources in here. Looks like we have top 3 lessons for building online music business. We have a gratitude for what is yet to come. Looks like we have some music business mindset articles here. So this is a good resource to go check out. As you can see, there's quite a bit to go through here. And a lot of these are going to be articles or downloads of materials that you use to develop and build out your own online music business. So Fabiana is pretty good. You know, the one thing I will say is that when we did our online meeting, it was a little awkward because she was walking on a treadmill the whole time. So no diss to that. You know, go ahead and get your exercise in. But for me, it was just a little bit distracting is the best way to put it. But we did do our meeting, it was good, and she gave me access to the online courses, which I'm showing you here. You can go to musicianbusiness.groovemember, looks like, to sign up for her courses there. Alright, so that was kind of going over the courses that Fabiana has. Looks like she is pianist, entrepreneur, and business coach for musicians, so go ahead and check her out. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one here. Alright, the next one I have here is Jamie from the Smartest U. I believe it stands for Smart Artist University. You can go ahead and check her out again. I found her, I think, on an X platform, formerly known as Twitter. I had found her through a music business online group and ended up connecting with her. I actually ended up purchasing some of the resources she had earlier, which were contract templates, financial templates for Excel, artist booking templates, a whole bunch of different templates that were basically plug-in play. Paid, you know, a decent amount for that, downloaded those, and then throughout the years I was able to format those for my own business and make quite a bit of use out of them actually. So if you go over to smartestu.com and you can sign up for being a member here. I believe this was another online course that was free. As you can see, I haven't done too much on the actual course, but I have gone through it and read quite a bit of what's in here. Let's go ahead and get in here real quick. Alright, so now that we're in the Artist Management 101 course, and as you can see, we have how to increase your confidence, increasing your earning potential, all the way down to how to build your artist teams, build your internal team, how to optimize for stability and longevity. As you go through each module, you'll notice that there's usually a video connected to each one, and then sometimes there's going to be like a quiz that'll help you understand if you were retaining the information correctly or not. And you can see, you know, each video is about we got a minute and a half, 5 minutes, so, you know, it's a good, you know, probably 10 hours worth of material to go through. A lot of the stuff either I knew or I did find pretty useful and might have taken out of some of the templates that were already on there. Again, I found Smartest U through Twitter, an old music business group that was on there. Ended up downloading the contract templates and the template resources that she had available on there. I don't know if they're available on here anymore, but let's see. So that's a little bit about the Smartest U. We'll move on to the next one here. Alright, so this is No Labels Necessary. If you go to school.com/nolabelsnecessary, you can find out about the courses here. This is going to be ran by Brandman Sean Sean and Ja'Cory. They have a really great YouTube series under No Labels Necessary. You can go check out their YouTube channel. But here we're on the school platform, and if you take a look here, you can see there's actually quite a few different courses you can sign up for. Breaking an Artist in 90 Days, How to Make Money as a Songwriter, TikTok Accelerator Program. And if you look here, you can see that there's a couple free courses such as Highest Converting Fan Strategy, Music Business Decision Making, Nick D Case Study, and Decoding the Billionaire Mindset. So those are going to be some really cool things that you can do right away for here. Music marketing like an expert, another thing that you can go through for free. You know, you can find out 100,000 plus artist growth system, using streaming data to 5x your campaigns. So again, a lot of cool resources on here. All you have to do is go to school.com/no-labels-necessary and check them out here, or go to their YouTube channel under No Labels Necessary. All right, let's get on to the next one here. All right, so now we're over at AmundsenAudio.com. I'm a big fan of what they're doing over here. There's some really great resources. So we'll just touch real quick on what kind of courses they do offer. Again, this is through Amundsen Audio. So as you can see here, we have the Music Licensing Toolkit and Index for artists and creators. We got music history, understanding music and its elements. If you're an engineer or a music producer and you're getting into studios, this is a really good one. Understanding signal flow and patch bays. I remember the first time that I was in the studio, had no idea about what was going on, but the engineers were pulling out notebooks and plugging in patch cables, and it was a whole experience that I had a bunch of questions and learned a lot, but it was really cool to know that those guys knew exactly what they were doing. A resource like this is going to be very helpful. Again, we got music industry terminology and music deliverables. Okay, and so the one that I like a lot, we'll go back up to the top here, Music Licensing Toolkit and Index for Creators. So if you are looking to get your music into TV, film, sync licensing, music catalogs, stuff like that, make sure that you take a look at this one, because it'll tell you how to get everything registered, how to get it ready for publishing, how to get your metadata on there, and all of the essential steps that you'll need to get your music into a sync catalog or into a music supervisor's inbox there. So again, that one's through Amundsen Audio. Pretty cool what they're doing here. We'll move on to the next one here. And if you're enjoying what we've been doing here, make sure you smash the like button, hit subscribe, and leave your comments below. All right, next we have the Indiepreneur. So another group that I'm a big fan of is Indiepreneur. It's ran by Circa and Jack. They have a YouTube podcast they put out once a week as well. Go over to YouTube, type in Indiepreneur, and you can find a whole bunch of videos that are very useful. Everything from artist management to booking to marketing campaigns to Spotify ad budgets, everything that you can think of that as a musician or as an independent artist, they'll have a video you can watch that will help you quite a bit. All right, so as you can see, they have quite a few resources that you can download as well. I have gone through most of these. They got the buddy system, social media and audience research. They got fan finder tip sheet. They got the green light warm boosting, how to create your brand. That's a really good one. So yeah, again, they got a whole bunch of different resources here. A TikTok strategy cheat sheet, email automation templates, creating an irresistible tripwire offer. And then of course you can actually go in here for the buddy system training. Going through, we have education, asking for permission, nurturing your audience, creating affirmation, ascension, programming your path. As you go into it, it has a video on how to create the buddy system, how to introduce people, how to get permission. And so yeah, so it'll walk you through each course as you watch the videos there. Again, that's Indiepreneur, ran by Circa and Jack over at Indiepreneur on YouTube as well. We got one last one here. If anybody doesn't know, this is Ari's Take. Ari Hurstan, big fan, probably #1 artist management and music business podcaster. Definitely doing a lot of cool things, wrote the music business book, and his academy, they have a lot of courses just like we've been going over that you can go in through for free. However, I'm just going to touch on the one that I took personally that I found very, very helpful and useful, was the Advanced Sync Strategies for Film, TV, and Video Games. You can see here, this is a course that I did complete all the way through. It was very helpful, very informative, and I did go through it all one by one. Met some cool people in there and a lot of cool things from there as well. So you just take a look at Ari's website in general, you can see that they have, same thing, free courses and some additional resources that you can download. How to become a successful touring artist, registration, royalties, and releases. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and check out Ari's Take. You can go a lot of cool things, and I still have access to it. Again, with all of these courses, you have access to them. A lot of these I've taken 5-6 years ago, and it's nice to go back, catch up, and refresh on some of them once in a while. So another quick one today. I hope you found this useful. These were some of the online courses that I found pretty useful, and I hope you find them useful too. Again, smash that like button, hit subscribe, leave your comments below, and we'll see you next time.